passion, to put it mildly.
Yeah. I mean, every time you go to watch an El Clasico, it's one of the most entertaining games you'll find. The technical quality on the field is incredible. The tactical quality from the side through the coaches is incredible. The speed of the game, which normally is a criticism of Spanish football, is that the game is played really slowly. For the first half an hour, it was furious. It was just back, forward. But the goals, 3 goals from penalties. Iniesta's goal was incredible passing move. I think it was nearly 30 passes with an emphatic goal at the end. So it was a fantastic game of football.
And somebody did talk about the fact that Messi was probably not at his best form till about a fortnight back, and here he comes, scores a hat-trick.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being in bad form and getting a hat-trick myself. I mean, he's turned the corner. We can never write players like this off. You know, the best player in the world. Him and Ronaldo, you expect these from them now. It's almost like it's just normal day at work for them. They get up, they score an hat-trick, and it's off to the next day.
He's just setting records for fun, isn't he? Is Lionel Messi week in, week out? He's setting those records. He's now overtaken Di Stefano's tally of 18 goals in El Clasico. I mean, that really shows that he's a big player for those big occasions.
Yeah, some players are very, very good players, and when the big game comes across, they kind of freeze. But Ronaldo and Messi both seem to relish the big occasion, and when the big games come, they're the guys that seem to be the calmest and most reliable players in the teams. So for me, if he's already broken the La Liga or the El Clasico scoring record at 26, I don't think his record will ever be broken.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? Because I mean, when you look at this particular game from Carlo Ancelotti's, or look through his eyes, it can, you know, he can have reasons to be aggrieved about, isn't it? Because there was a point in time when there were passages of play where Real Madrid were breathtaking. I mean, especially Di Maria on the left.
Yeah, I think last year Real Madrid were very boring, and they played mainly in the counter-attack because they didn't want to match Barcelona's style. This year, Ronaldo's played very high because they're playing 4-3-3, so there's more space between midfield and attack. Marcelo likes to attack. Angel Di Maria is a natural winger, but he's playing central midfield because he's got the all-round ability to play there. So when Ronaldo plays high, he drifts wide, he makes the crosses from wide positions. So the movement between the Real Madrid players this year has made them a lot more exciting to watch for me.
Benzema, of course, did score, but he could have scored a lot more last night.
Yeah, he scored 2, but he could have scored 5, I think. Both the goals again come from Di Maria drifting from centre to wide left, making the crosses. Ronaldo's position obviously helps that, but could Benzema have scored 5 and made himself a hero? He probably could have done.
And for the statistically inclined, Sergio Ramos has been sent off for the 19th time in his career, so he's setting a unique record there, is Sergio Ramos. But let's quickly have a look at the points table, shall we, because it has made things really interesting at the top of the La Liga table. We were always talking and